is Brooke from the Vintage Gardener, and I'm doing a field trip today. So I'm at Meadowbrook Farm, which is, I think it's owned or run by the Philadelphia Horticultural Society. So I got tickets for today. I had to go get reservations like a month ago. But the Meadowbrook Farm has a garden that is 7 acres. So I'm really excited. So my time slot was between 9 and 11:30. And so I bought my camera and everything. So I'm going to get checked in and then I'll try to do a video tour as I'm walking through. So I have to go check in at the plant shop. Nice if they gave instructions. Here it is back here. So everything is nice, very nice and green and lush. And it's a brisk morning. So I love the way that looks back there. So I'm gonna get checked in and then I'll come back out. Hey guys, so I checked in and they gave me a map. This is the map. This is the path I'm supposed to follow. And so it looks like there are 24 sections to this garden. And let me see if I can show it. Hopefully this is coming in clearer. And so I'll go all the way down. And I'll take a picture of it and put it on the screen. So I think the person who, if I remember correctly, the person who is responsible for this garden was very big on having rooms in the garden. So anyway, I'm going to switch to my other camera now. And hopefully I've got enough battery power, because I realized this morning when I turned it on that I had left it on. But I mean, it was in standby mode. So I'm getting to the first section now. Okay guys, so this is the Pennick house. I'm in the courtyard. This is very English. I love this. If I could do something, I don't have the right type of house, but I would love to do something like this. It's so amazing. So let me show you some of the plants here. I'm not really sure what those are. They look like salvia. And then down here is definitely Persian shield, because I've grown that one. And they do have some, it looks like some sort of petunias, maybe like super petunias. They're like a light lavender in those little thingies over there. And then they have this entire display in the center, which I really like. I'm kind of thinking about doing something like this in the parterre garden, not so much the plants, but just like having something in the center with like a pathway around it. So, and then they have a tree over here that has been espaliered. That is really cool. I'm not really sure what type of tree it is, but I really like it. So, and I love the way they got those little cap pillars at the edges of the stair. Okay, so let me take some pictures. Okay guys, so this is the herb garden, and it's kind of parterre style. So they have a lot of things that are grown in topiary form. Oh my gosh, I love that rosemary. The rosemary is huge. But they've got a little rosemaries in pots. They got this, I'm not really sure which one this is, but it's a topiary. And this I really like, because this is very parterre-like. So they got this little short hedge. And they've got something in the center. Let me see what's growing in the center. This is Buddha's hand citron right here. And this one right here is not labeled. That looks like mint right there. And that is a lovely rosemary tree. And so I just love this. Looks like some sort of sage and eucalyptus over there. And then more rosemary. It looks like more salvia and that sort of thing. And so this entire thing is just so beautiful. Gives me some ideas for doing an herb garden, because I do like herbs and I would love to have an herb garden. And Oh, I just love that right there. So let me take some more pictures. Guys, I love how they did this. I saw this, I'm pretty sure that's sage. They put these little, they attach the pots to the wall. That's a really interesting concept. I like how the fact it kind of like hangs in midair, and they did the exact same thing over here. Ooh. Okay, so look at this. Actually, before I do, let me just look at these things right here. These little pillar things. That is so cute. And this is the back of the Pennock house. Fortunately, it is closed right now because I would love to see that. So, ooh, what's over here? Oh, you know, this is the pool section. There's like a dipping pool and the water is kind of low. But ooh, look at that. And look at all the plants in here. And this is the back of the house. Very, very English garden-like. It's beautiful. You know, I was definitely wanting to go to the no lawn model for my house, but I do like this way this grass courtyard is, and maybe if I have a small section I won't feel so bad about it. But I love these little shrubs. I don't know what they are. It'd be nice if they labeled them, but you know, it is what it is. So you can't go any further. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I think that's a different section. I think I'm going to be coming back through there, but a closer look. But that is phenomenal. So, getting some really good gardening ideas, guys. So let me take some pictures now. Okay, guys, I believe this section is called the Queen's Garden. I don't think I can walk through here, but look at that. That's big. It's got a dog there. It's a cute little pathway that goes. Let's see if I can walk through here. It doesn't say I couldn't go through the section, so that is some really, it's a really big succulent. And so I don't want to walk through here, but it goes through there. It actually kind of trails to nowhere, but I do like that. I love the little purple flowers. I'm pretty sure that's sage. I'm pretty sure this is sage, I think. Like a tricolored sage, because I have something in my garden that looks like it, but I've never seen it used like that. Okay, so now we're going to go down this little path right here. Oh, and they've got some limelight hydrangeas in a concrete planter. That's nice. They've got a little bird bath, classical. Hence the naked ladies. And this is the other side of that Queen's Garden. And now I'm gonna go this way. We got some really pretty plants in there, so let me grab some pictures. Okay guys, so we're going through this little gate right here. This is called the lower terrace. We are getting lower. I believe these are hardy bananas, and they're on each side. And I'm not really sure what these little purple pink fuchsia flowers are, but this entire thing is very pretty. That is a holly. Oh, I liked how they topiaried that. That's an interesting idea. Actually, you know what? I take that back. These aren't bananas. These they look like cannas, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Really big cannas. I don't usually see them getting that big. And look at this little courtyard. That is so cute. I'm kind of wondering, is that Pan? Because he's playing a lyre. Oh no, you know what? I don't think Pan has wings. I take that back. Not really sure. Oh, look at this little chair. That is so cute. I would love to get one of those for my garden. Okay, so we're coming down here. This entire thing is just very, very magical, especially that little grotto thing. I guess in English they would consider that to be a folly. I really, really like it. And I like the way they've, you know, done kind of like the lollipop topiaries for all the trees. And so it just gives it a very formal walk-in. You know, I do like formal, especially because, you know, I've got a Victorian house. So, although I can do cottage, I don't want to go get too cottagey, you know what I mean? So there's some ferns here on this side, and on this side. Ooh, that's a steep drop off right there. Oh my goodness, look at this. And then we're going this way. Oh, we're going to the lower section. Hang on. Look at this. So I'm going to walk around in here and I'm going to take pictures. So this is the Eagle Garden. I'll have to figure out why they call it the Eagle Garden. Oh, look at that. And here's the pool. Unfortunately, we can't get down there. That is beautiful, though. Doesn't look like it's for swimming, though, which is, I wouldn't want to swim in that. I'm not really sure what that type of vine is. Here we go. And last but not least, there's the fountain. Absolutely beautiful. Okay guys, so actually this is not the pool garden. This is the circle garden. Okay, so that's what this is. Second circle garden. And down there, this is the pool garden. Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit. Okay, because I think this right here, where this is, this section right here with this grotto, this is, I think, the Belvedere Garden. And this here, okay, this makes sense now. This part right here is the Lyre Garden. That's why the little guy is playing the lyre. Okay, so now that we got that straight, so now I feel better. Okay. Okay guys, so actually we're almost at the end of this tour, which makes me a little bit sad. I know they have some parts closed off, and I understand that. So this is, like I said, this is the circle garden. And so we're going to, let's see, 22 is the card room vista. Well, let me not trip up the stairs. At the back of this building. So this is the card room vista. Oh, I see why they call it that. I guess that's the card room. That is a lovely vista. It really is. So I think we're almost back where we started. And then we're going to continue to walk through here. I love these baskets though. Actually, let me take a picture with my phone while I'm over here. I wish I had worn some gloves, people, because my hands are just a wee bit cold. And look at that. It doesn't really, I don't think it translates quite the same as when you're taking, sorry if you guys can see my phone, when you're taking a picture, but that is so beautiful in there. So actually, let me turn the camera off and get some pictures. Okay guys, so we're exiting the Courtyard Vista and we're doing it's called the Franklinina Walk. Okay. Is this named after Franklin Roosevelt? No, not Franklin Roosevelt. Ben Franklin, maybe? These are on the back side of the courtyard, it looks like. Yeah, that we started. And then 24, where's the... Okay, the rock garden is somewhere else. Oh, but we're kind of at the end. Okay guys, it looks like we're at the end of the tour because we're back where we started. So actually there's a couple more spaces over by the cars, but I'm going to walk through this again because it was just so pretty. And this time I'm just going to take some pictures. So I'm at the end of the tour and look, we're having a plant sale and things are left off. So there's nothing, if there's one thing every gardener loves to hear, it's that there's a plant sale. So, let me look around. Ooh, they even have pots too. Wow, you know what? I never came here during the summer to see what they had. This seems to be a fairly large oversight on my part. So I'm going to have to rectify that. Next summer, I'm going to make some trips especially to come to here. Oh, so terracotta pots are 50% off too. Oh, this is dangerous, y'all. Very dangerous. The garden center. I'm going to go pull up my car because they had a ridiculous sale. Ooh, I love this little path and walkway. Look at all the women. Nice. Ooh, got the boobs hanging out though. Only I would say that. But, yeah, I love that. See, I love gardens like this where you don't see very much ground. Ooh, that's pretty. Very pretty. And so I'm gonna go pull up my car, grab my car, and pull up because I bought too much stuff. Not that that's surprising. Oh, this is it called Gampo Caris? Like they're called hairy balls? Yeah, I would never grow that, but it's kind of funny. So anyway, I'm gonna go get my car because I purchased a lot of plants, like 20, and quite frankly, they were marked down to like less than $2, so I only paid like $27. Yeah, because I'm a member, so I got a discount. So anyway, catch up with you guys later. Okay guys, so I'm leaving. How do I get out of here? Okay. I guess I'm not getting out that way. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm getting out this way. So I am leaving Meadowbrook Farm. And like I said, I did a lot of damage. I'm really happy with everything that I got. It was absolutely great. Because I got a lot of perennials. They were some sort of foxglove, and which is kind of orange and brown, and then I got some like Siberian irises. I think they're Siberian irises, and they're purple. So, and then I got this other small thing. I totally forgot what it's called, but I need to turn around. But that, they were getting, I think this is the last day they're open, so everything was marked down. So some of these plants were like $1 or something, $1.75, I think was the most expensive, and they're like in like 2-gallon pots. So these are substantial plants, so you can't beat that. So I'm definitely gonna go back next year because that was a lot of fun. So, and I really would like to see that yard in the prime of summer when it's all filled out. So Let me turn on my GPS and so I can get out of here. I mean, it's kind of weird the way where this is located because it's like in the middle of a development that it's very modern. So anyway, I'll check in with you guys later because I'll give you guys my review on everything. Okay guys, whew, looking like a botanic jungle in here. So I am almost home. I am in Mount Laurel. I stopped at Joint Fabric because there is a sale on patterns. I need to make some clothes because I haven't really been, surprisingly, I haven't been sewing a lot since being here home in COVID because I've just been doing so much gardening, but I need to get back sewing because apparently I'm going to be trying cases shortly and I need some suits. So fun times. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys just my final thoughts on the Meadowbrook Farm. Number one, I can't believe I haven't gone there before. I don't know why I thought it was that far away from me. I don't know. It makes no sense whatsoever because, I mean, yeah, it took, to be quite honest, the time it took in traveling was really because once I got to Pennsylvania, you're going through a number of sections where the speed limit is like 25, miles per hour. So obviously, where I live, it's country, so the speed limit is 50. So going 8 miles doesn't hardly take any time at all. And so that's really what took the time. But it was really not a bad trip. It's actually, Pennsylvania has a lot more rolling, a lot more hills. So you could definitely tell it was a lot more up and down. I came back a different way. It was kind of more like the way I went. And so I got to see a different section. So I wasn't going through like the farm country like I did the last time. But, it was great. So the Meadowbrook Farm, they do have a nursery, so they do sell stuff. And so I was looking at the prices on things, and obviously I got my stuff on sale because it was like they're trying to clear it out. But if the prices that I saw on the tag were what those prices were essentially regular, man, I can't believe I hadn't gone there before. Shoot, I've really been missing out. So I got a couple of different types of flowers. I got an iris. It's a Siberian iris, I believe. It's called Crystal Halo. And then I got 2 different types of foxglove. One is called Sunset, and the other one is called, oh, this is so embarrassing because I just looked it up, and they're both really pretty. The one of the ones that I got is actually, because a lot of times with foxglove they tend to be like biennial, but the one I got was actually a true perennial, and it actually, the person who was reviewing it online, so they actually had it in their yard at the same plant for 15 years. So that's really nice. So they're very unusually, both of the digitalis from what I remember are kind of like in the bronzy, definitely in the bronzy family. So I guess it probably could work. I think it could work in the sunset garden, especially I think that bronzy color will give it a little bit more depth of color back there. So I got a bunch of them. I ended up buying like 20 plants. So when the guy rang me up, because I thought the prices were after the 50% was applied. So hey guys, so I lost the footage. I'm not really sure what happened. So what I was saying is that the guy rang me up. I'm sure you guys saw in the video that there was a bunch of prices, the yellow, red, and blue stickers, and it was like $2-3. I thought that was the price after the 50%. It wasn't. It was 50% off of those things, which is why everything ended up being so much cheaper. So when I got actually a fewer amount of plants, and then once he rang me up and I saw how little I was spending, I was like, okay, wait, I was like, first of all, I asked him, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'm serious. I'm like, okay, well, I need more plants then. And I was like, I'll be right back. And so he was absolutely stunned to realize that I was going back out, and I actually filled up 2 wagons with plants. So I ended up paying $27. So the thing that I really liked, the people who are working there are volunteers for PHS, but then there's some people who I guess are on staff. They were very knowledgeable about the plants. They actually have a complete plant list for everything in the garden, because I did go back and ask what were the small hedges in the herb garden, because it's kind of the size I'm looking for my potato garden. So the girl was telling me what they were, but she did not recommend them for a parterre garden. The reason being that the base of it was kind of woody, and I think those shrubs actually got a lot taller, but they were trying to maintain them artificially at a lower level, which is why there's so much wood at the bottom. So once she realized that I lived in zone 7A, she recommended that I go for Teucrium, especially because I was looking for something that would only get about 1 foot wide and only like a couple of feet high. She recommended Teucrium. Teucrium is an herb. It was an herb that I think was used for medicinal purposes way back when, but when I was researching it, it turns out that it fell out of favor because using Teucrium actually causes liver damage. It's part of the mint family, so I think it does have a light mint smell to it. So she told me that the only place that she knew had it was Wall Sweep Herb Farm, which is located in northern New Jersey, because it was an herb. So I did look it up, and they do have it. There's 2 types. One gets between 18 to 24 inches, which is what I want, and then the other one only gets it like 10 inches. It's a much tinier shrub. I was going to buy it from a Wall Sweep because I have bought things from them before. In my last house, I bought a lot of white lavender. The reason I didn't do it is because when I actually started thinking about, I went back to my plans, started looking at it, and when I really sat down and considered how many of these plants I was actually going to need, I realized that I was probably going to need like, I don't know, maybe 300 plants, 300 maybe, and with 300 plants, I think they were, and don't get me wrong, it was a good price. It was $7.95 because I've seen them. It's a good size, it's a good size container. But at the end of the day, that was going to be like $2,400. Thankfully, Teucrium is something that you can grow from seed, and I will talk about that in a later video. So it was just really nice to talk to somebody who was very knowledgeable with the plants. It was nice to talk to somebody who had knew about a lot more plants, because I've asked people in local garden centers, even ones that are master nursery rated, and of course they all recommended boxwood. And it's not that I don't like it's just with boxwood, I would have to do a lot of pruning to get it to stay that size, and I was really looking for something that was kind of already that size, so it would be, so for example, if I wasn't always having to prune it over the summer to keep it at the same height. So thanks to Meadowbrook Farm, I decided to do a Teucrium hedge in the parterre garden. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will do a separate video with a slideshow so you guys can see all the pictures. And like I said, I have one more garden of distinction coming up. And but in between that, I'm going to be posting the other videos about the stuff I was doing in the parterre garden. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.